Hi, this is Peter the Asian. Today I will show you how to tape my hockey stick. Before I do that, I like to prepare the stick, sometimes patch up the holes with epoxy and sand the surface flat. That's something I like to do before games, and I actually like to take rubbing alcohol and just clean off any dirt on the shaft. So let's get started. From the top, I actually like to use the medical tape. I rip 1.5 inch medical tape to a 3/4 size, and I just like to go really light. I don't like a big knob or anything, so I just go one turn around and then I just pull down. I'm a big tape waster. I waste about I don't know, maybe like 60 rolls of tape. I just like to retape every game. I like the feel when it has actual tape wax on it, and then I like it also bothers me when I'm using white tape. The stick is all dirty, so that's why I bought black tape as well. So I just go just around just a little bit more than glove size, and I like to finish on the bottom right here. So that's done. Nothing special in the middle. Maybe sometimes I like to do what Phil Kessel does, is candy cane it from the bower all the way down to the red mark over here. It just gives you, if you don't have a grip stick, I think a little bit that it helps you more with the shot. And from the top, sometimes I like to put a thin strip on the bottom and then tape, but since I'm using Renfrew tape and their tape is really good, I don't think I'll do that. Sometimes I use white, sometimes I use black. It's a preference, but then again, I really hate white, but I also really like white. So since I use black today, I'm gonna use white right now. Always go heel to toe. I don't know who started toe to heel. That's just really dumb. But then again, it's preference again, because when you go toe to heel, the tape is gonna overlap that way, so it'll go that way. But then when you shoot your puck, it goes the opposite way, which gives it more drag. So your shot becomes more wobblier, so I don't get it. So I just like to start at the really back heel. I use 1 inch tape, which is easier to maneuver around. I actually like to save tape since I waste a lot. So from right here, it doesn't half overlap it, it just overlaps that little bit there, and then it just keeps on going. I think, in my opinion, I think the thinner you tape it, the more control you get. And also, you waste less tape, right? Which means you have more tape to retape for your next game. Yeah. So I'm gonna just go right here. Always check the back, cause sometimes when you get around the corners here, you kind of screw up on the back without noticing. So I don't really mind too much. This is a standard blade. It shouldn't mess up the back, but if you have a big ass curve or anything like that, just keep in mind that you check the back. I like to finish over the toe here, so I just like to drag a little piece and then wedge that out. Same goes on the top. It's just preference once again. I don't mind wasting that little piece of tape over there, but it just looks cool. I started doing this when I saw Daniel Briere on TV, when he does the half heel to all the way overlaps the toe. So I'm gonna finish off right here. Give it a good rip. So this part's pretty much done. Just like to fold it back, make sure the tape insides all stick together, so it doesn't rip off when you take your first shot. That's good. I like to use sharp scissors. Just cut it just a little bit away from the actual toe, because it will rip if you cut it too close to the toe. So I say that's good for now. Just trim up the corners if you wish. So that's done, pretty much. That's done. Now also, if you're wondering about wax, I have two different type of wax. Let me go get them. Give me a second. Alright. After really old, like this is around when Sport Mart was around. The Snap Wax. This comes in black, so I use it when I use with black tape. Just a little bit left, but it's decent wax. And here's the Sex Wax. It doesn't come with any packaging like this, so I just put saran wrap around it, keep it away from dirty. But I think I have a brand new one. I bought this one, and then like the second day I found a piece, so it's really nice. Since I'm gonna use white tape, I will use the white wax. It smells really good, and there's like a whole bunch of different flavors to them too. So just let me unroll it. I don't put a lot of wax on. Once again, a hockey tape, the point of it is the grip. When you put a lot of wax on it, you see the cloth grip, that will be gone. And all you have left is just wax. So I just like to take the edge and then just put a light layer of wax on there. Just prevent snow. I don't mind about like the control and like this stickiness. I just like the snow stay away from the blade. So like when you take a shot, that snow doesn't affect the shot, because like if it has snow and ice buildup along the bottom, that your shot will slide up and then it goes out, which is just improper. It'll result in a bad shot. So we want to keep the bottom, especially the bottom half, as clear as possible. So once that's done, just get around a good wrap, front and back, and there you have it. That's how I tape my stick. This is Peter the Asian. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks.